Hey, what's up everybody? This is Autobot Gamer coming back at you with another video review. Now today, we're going over the European Generation 2 Roadblock. Now, this figure was also repainted for American release for Beast Wars 2 under the name Auto Crusher, in which case this kind of became, like the cockpit here became purple, like a translucent purple. These sections kind of became a purple, and that's about it. It became more of a, just a little more constructed con green. But, you know, that was basically it. There wasn't much change that occurred. So, I find it interesting on my little backstory with this, just my personal backstory. So, my family took a trip up to Washington, D.C. On the way, we stopped in Kentucky, and we were hanging out with my dad's old friend from high school. And he knows that I love Transformers and stuff, so my dad brings that up, and then his friend is like, oh, hey, there's a comic book shop around here. And I went to a place called Big Bang. It was a really cool comic book shop. I got an RID Optimus Prime, and I got this guy. I got this guy for $5 in this condition. I mean, like, he's missing one little peg over here, and he's supposed to have 4 missiles. One that pegs onto the peg that I'm missing, then there's one right next to it, and then there's 2 pegs on this side. So, it's just kind of supposed to peg on there, and for that little cannon down there. But, you know, they're not really that important to me. I mean, it was only $5. I had no idea who this figure was, but I was like, hey, that's pretty neat. So yeah, it was kind of neat. So, and I remembered that Auto Crusher, because I saw TJ Omega's review over that figure. I was like, hey, this is the same mold for Auto Crusher, and I kind of thought it was because I forgot about some of those differences there. Turns out I got the original one without even knowing it, so that was kind of cool. So. Anyway, so as you can see, he is a front-end loader. He looks kind of big and bulky, like he was at the turn of the century. So I'll go ahead and get some details here. You can see all sorts of hydraulics and stuff in this arm. This arm can move, actually. It can go up and down like that. Nice big old tires in there. Have all sorts of steps. He's got like a diamond plate up here on this section up here. He's got his one singular smokestack in the back. Got a little hatch in there. He's got taillight stickers on the back. He's got a switch that'll come into play later. And then it's all basically the same on the other side. And he does have a translucent orange cockpit with a little seat in there. That's basically it. And he rolls. Rolls a little rough given how old he is. But, you know, let's see, for a size comparison, here he is with Deluxe Roadbuster from Dark of the Moon. So you can see they're about the same length, but he's much taller. So I'll do that, and yeah, it's kind of neat. So, like I said, he rolls just fine, but here's the cool part. If you come to the back, take the switch, flick it over, then when you grab him at the back and push him forward, here, let me raise the camera and do that one more time in reverse. And right back into robot mode. Yes, he has Automorph. An old G2 Automorph. I love this kind of Automorph because you get to watch every piece go places instead of like the modern ones where you just take a little button, you flick it, and then the whole thing just bursts open. and you kind of lose that sense of involvement there, especially since this one you have to take the arms and fold them down. And he does have a little bit of articulation. He can... Nope, don't do that. If you want him to not do that, take the switch, flick it back over. Now look, if you do that, nothing happens. Anyway, his shoulders can do about a... Yeah, they can do a whole 360. There's just a little piece right here that catches on that if you do it this way. See what I mean? Because it goes just fine this way. But then you also have a full elbow bend. He has a bicep rotation. And this is on both arms. And he also has a little bit of a head rotation. It's kind of like that. He does have some really good light piping. You can see that at all. Here, let me flick my light off. So, yep, and then for, you know, gimmicks and stuff, he has those missiles that would peg kind of down here, kind of like this. You take one, put it in here, there's a little button on the bottom. You push that and it would fire. I unfortunately don't have those missiles. Oh well, can't really do anything about that. But then on this side, you see he has a big old buzzsaw with a trigger on the underside. You pull that forward and the buzzsaw rotates. It spins. So, yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention, he has outward movement as well. But this thing was made for pure destruction. He's an Autobot. Buzzsaw cannon construction vehicle that is built to literally tear up the ground. This is an Autobot. I don't know what they were thinking when they said make it an Autobot. I mean, literally, this thing is supposed to go around with the shovel and tear the dirt up. Then, in robot mode, he has cannon and a buzzsaw to rip things and blow things up. Rip things apart. Whose idea was that? He would have made a better Decepticon. Oh man, it's just weird to me. So, we'll go ahead, boom, back into robot mode, and we'll do our buddy Blackjack, and we'll throw in our buddy Drift. So you can kind of see he's right in between the sizes here. And I would compare him with Devastator, but, you know, he's not exactly within arm's reach right now. So, yeah, this is a cool figure. It's just so confusing why he's an Autobot. But, you know, if you find him, go ahead and pick him up. This guy is awesome. It's one of, like, the first kind of automorphers that I know of. I know there's definitely a few before him, but he's one of, like, the first real automorphers. And it's just really fun to do this. And yes, he does have visual headset. I can't speak. Visible head syndrome right there. You can see right in the front, but boom. I do kind of find it cool how he has this design on his chest. I almost forgot completely about getting a close-up on that head sculpt. Forgive me there. You know, it's basic. If you want to, you can kind of flip this up, reveal some extra kind of detail, like that. So, but this is just kind of supposed to stay down there. We're going to flip it up just to get a better look at that head. Flip it back down. So, yeah, that's it. Yeah, like I said, go ahead and pick them up. if you enjoyed this video, I know it was a little sporadic, but I'm a little busy. I apologize. Go ahead and pick them up. If you liked the video, leave a like down below. Don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. When you subscribe, there'll be a little gray bell icon right next to it. Don't forget to hit that for updates on whenever I'm doing things. And I will catch you in the next video, or in this case, the live stream that happens at 8 right after this video. Goodbye. Okay. I swear, I'm trying to leave, but I can't hit the button.